Hey everyone, welcome back to the Poplar Report. We're covering food shortages that you guys are reporting all over the place. We're also covering supply chain issues that you're reporting. We appreciate all of you guys sending in this updates. Let's see what we have here for today. Butter shortage being reported in multiple areas. Egg crisis is getting even worse. U.S. Navy ships are now getting attacked with barrages of missiles, and an opportunity for you to get turkey for cheap, and much, much more. Before we dive into it, we want to thank our sponsor, Genesis Gold Group. They do a fantastic job with people's retirement accounts. You can get gold, silver, or platinum coins that are actually physical coins in your retirement account. If you want to find out more, you can click on the link at the end of the video for Jonathan and his team at Genesis Gold Group. All right, so we finally got an update from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. They finally updated how many chickens have been culled early in January. Apparently with the new year, they just take some time adding on the new year or something. I don't know. But first week of January, 1.5 million egg-laying chickens, mostly in California, were culled. This is a big number. Again, we're adding that onto the 8 million that were culled in December. In December, and in November we had, I think it was 4.5 million that were culled then too. We have a lot of egg-laying chickens that have been put down. That's why you're having egg issues out there, and the fact that January, first week of January, they did another 1.5 million means we're going to see that shortage continue for the next bit and probably accelerate. So prices are probably still going to go up on eggs, and availability is still going to keep coming down. U.S. military ships on Tuesday, local time, Tuesday evening, were attacked with a barrage of 28 missiles and drones from Yemen. The Houthi rebels launched them not at merchant ships, but launched them at our warships. No reports of our ships being hit. They shot down most of these missiles. They may have let one or two splash down the ocean if they were going to miss anyway. But on Saturday, this follows up on Saturday, the USS Laboon was attacked as well. It's troubling that they are now intentionally targeting our warships. Now, in one sense, it's better than them attacking the civilian ships, because the warships are better equipped to kind of handle that. But on the other side, they are now intentionally targeting United States ships who are trying to protect other countries' ships. And what happens when one of those missiles finally gets through? One of those drones makes it through. And these missiles that we're firing at these drones and these missiles are not cheap. On the cheap end of things, we're looking at $1 million per shot. They are scrambling F-18 fighter jets to shoot down some of these drones. And if they're using air-to-air missiles, we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars per shot. How many shots does it take to take out a drone? Well, we saw how many missiles it took to take out a balloon. Not good. This is from Hedge. Our hospitals in East Tennessee are certainly overwhelmed. Beds are lined up in the hallways, and admittance can take 12 hours or more. Nurses are very short in supply due to them quitting and taking contract jobs. Their replacements are poorly trained, and we're going to qualify that for you, okay? Often poorly trained, and often simply unqualified. HR will not discipline incompetent staff due to the staffing crisis. Stay healthy, family. This is from Real. Aldi in Lima, Ohio. Shelves empty, hardly any fresh fruit or veggies. We saw that here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It just seemed like they didn't have any fresh fruit or veggies. They just had lots of red signs saying out of stock. $8 for oranges at Ruler, which is a store there. Rob, reporting from Western Washington. Our Walmart on Saturday had Jenny O turkeys for 50 cents a pound. When I spoke with the clerk, that was unloading them, he said that their holiday shipments came in after the holidays. They had 2 full freezer bins and out with 7 more in the back. Of course, I brought one home. So check out for ham and turkey deals out there. If your store got them late, maybe you'll get a deal as well. Something to definitely check in on. You can can that meat. You can freeze that meat. Good stuff. If you have updates, please do send them in yourself. Just use the word update on any comment on this channel. That gets it to the right place. And give us some sort of geographical location if you can. Vanessa says, I'm in Rhode Island, and I'm noticing most stores are very sparse and fronting in a lot of them. Not just food stores, but others as well. I wear press-on nails and have been to 5 different stores, CVS's and Walgreens, to find them. And there are almost none in every store I've looked. I've never seen that. Supply chain issues are real. And though it's happening slowly, it is happening. And products we always took for granted that would be on the shelf when we wanted them, well, that is no longer the case. If there are any products out there that you like, buy a bunch of them now. You may not be able to get them at all soon. Food, health, and beauty products, etc. Don says, unsalted butter at Walmart in Skedell, Louisiana. I reported a number of months ago that I have not seen great value unsalted butter in months. Now, I've been hearing a couple of scattered mentions of butter, but I'm hearing more and more recently, so you might want to start chalking that one up to something's going on with butter out there. Well, great value unsalted butter still has not been stocked, and the Land of Lakes unsalted butter is almost out and hasn't been restocked either. I stocked up just in case. Redbird says, my last trip to Walmart in Western Maryland, just the other day I found sugar almost totally gone. I got the last can of oats, bacon, and whatever was supposed to be the bacon was empty. Walmart butter almost gone. So Louisiana all the way up to Western Maryland, and we're seeing butter issues. Hot chocolate also almost gone. Probably more to report, but I was trying to get in and out. There are definitely issues out there that we're seeing, folks. You guys are reporting an increasing number of shortages. The tempo of your reports, it's not just that more of you are reporting, but more of you are sharing more things. So there definitely is more going on out there than there were even 2 or 3 months ago. Viewer in Northern California, Copperopolis, that's a fun name, did a quick trip to the store here, our only grocery store. The bread aisle was empty. A handful of loaves and an odd, expensive bread. But that was it. No hot dog or hamburger buns at all. Now, once again, bread is usually baked in like local bakeries, like regional bakeries. So that means that probably affecting Northern California, potentially, unless they missed a shipment or missed a delivery or something like that. But bread generally is not going to be a holistic thing across the whole country, unlike some other things. No Folgers instant coffee. So is anyone else seeing any issues with instant coffee out there? That's definitely a great thing to, because it's usually freeze-dried. The instant coffee is freeze-dried, which means it just keeps forever, and it's the best way to stockpile coffee, as long as you can tolerate freeze-dried coffee, right? Never seen that before. I'm hearing that more and more from you guys. Never seen that before, or worst I've ever seen. Those phrases are popping up more and more just recently, so please be paying attention. The canned food aisle, which is usually beautifully stocked, beautifully stocked, right? That's my Trump impression, sorry, was full of holes. So it's usually stocked well, full of holes. Thought, okay, I'll get some pasta sauce. Uh-oh. $7.99 for a regular sized jar. Hardly any cheese to choose from. If you're in a place where there aren't many options to choose from stores, this can be especially bad. Quigley in Donegal, Ireland says, this one is serious. It's not, but let's go into it anyway. One of my last 2 visits to the local village grocery store, there have been no cans of alcohol-free Guinness on the shelves. This is Ireland. Babies are breastfed Guinness. So it's official. We have entered the Great Tribulation. Thank you, Quigley, for lightening things up a little bit. Frug says, Central Alabama, the shortage is real. And this one's a little more serious, okay? I went to my local Walmart today with a list of 92 items. We had to make a lot of substitutions or go without a few items. Milk was all but gone. We're hearing a lot of people talking about milk. You could see the stocker standing in the cooler hanging out because there was nothing else to do. Bread and tortillas were non-existent. Veggies, I can't roll my eyes hard enough about how bad they were. They have rearranged our store to making it impossible to navigate. They also made it feel more confined. I can't really explain it, but it feels like you're in a sardine can now. It's like they've closed in the walls or something. It's just weird. Geo, reporting from central Oklahoma, Aldi is very low on produce. Some freezers empty. Meat cooler was very low and about empty. Yeah, we're just hearing that across the board, that produce in a lot of areas, especially at Aldi's, is having a serious issue out there. RA says, in St. Petersburg, Florida, in 4 stores that I visit for groceries, it's very hit or miss. One store might have plenty of one item that you go looking for, and another one might be very low in their inventory of that particular item. One thing for sure, the low-cost store brand items fly off the shelves much faster than the brand name ones. So different stores being very good or very bad in different places. Maylee says, please, and this is kind of more coming from their experience. Please, despite all the updates on what's happening, do always remember we will not get any warning. As much as we love these updates to keep you ahead of the mini shortages that are happening that people aren't paying attention to, it's true. When things really go sideways, they'll go fast. You won't get a warning. Bad stuff spreads really fast. We will not get to go to the grocery stores when they close. To avoid getting robbed, and we will be on our own. However all you feel about the fragile situation in America, please take care of yourselves, your loved ones, and especially your senior parents who live on their own. Please, I came from chaos. It was heartbreaking and frightening, and I don't even know how to describe everything. If and when things happen, we will have to force ourselves to take charge and remain calm. And that's one of the things that we learned really from some of these crises that have happened in the last few years. If you were stocked up, you didn't need to panic. I was stocked up well enough that I was able to not go to the stores during the cough, the early days, and did not have to deal with all the stuff that was going on in the stores where they had people lining up and they're only letting, so many people into the store at a time. And it looked like a war zone with all the fencing and everything like that outside the Walmarts. Absolutely insane. I saw those pictures and I was like, nope, my blood pressure will not handle that well. I'm not going there. I have enough food. I'm good. It gives you options because when that all happens, you may not have much warning at all. Please keep that in mind, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sending in your updates. If you want to check out another video from this channel, there's one right up here. If you want to get some more information from Genesis Gold about what they can do with your retirement account, there's a link right here. Thanks so much for watching. Steve Poplar of the Poplar Report, out.